Hi YouTube. Part of what I've used this channel for over the years is to document my practice and how I'm exercising and practicing at any given time. And something I've been working with over the past year has been weighted sandbags. And I initially got into sandbag training to avoid having a barbell set in the house, specifically in the yoga room, that it takes up a lot of space, it's kind of unsightly, and I like to keep my practices simple. And so this is a sandbag. It's made by a company called Rep Fitness, R-E-P. I don't have an affiliation with them, but I've been very happy with this bag. It has two inner bags inside of it that are full of sand, and this weighs 100 pounds, which is roughly 80%, maybe 75% of my body weight. And I'm doing a bit of a higher volume training today, which is good for hypertrophy. Hypertrophy is muscle growth, trying to put on more size, but it is also training for strength. In theory, if you can increase the size of a muscle, you can increase its strength, and once you increase its strength, you could increase its speed, and therefore its power. Power is strength times speed. I won't get into the weeds with that, so I'll do 10 repetitions, and I'll do 3 sets of that, and I'll rest for about a minute between each. I have on my phone a stopwatch that will record. So I'll be doing some lunges with this. I enter a deep squat, and I lean the bag onto one side so I can get a hand underneath it. Then I put it onto that hand, get my other hand underneath it, get it close to me. I have it in the air, I'll squat it, and then I'm going to bear hug it. So I rest it on my thighs for a moment, and I wrap my arms around it. Get a good grip. All right. And I step back. And that was 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 'That was 5. I do 5 more. I tend to count them in groups of 5, less daunting than 10. That was 2. That was 5. Put it down. And I set my timer for a minute. I'm going to turn the sandbag over. That makes it a little looser inside the outer bag and allows me to grip it a bit more. If it gets too compacted due to gravity, it gets very hard. And it's harder to hold on to, harder to squeeze. All right, we're approaching 50 seconds. Silence that. So I'm leaning it to one side, getting a hand under. It's the opposite hand as last time. It's on my hands, get it close. It's off the ground. got it. This is 3. And now 5 more. And 5. Set my timer. It's a breathing technique. If you feel you're out of breath, it's a double inhale and then an exhale. So I don't actually know the mechanism of why that works, but it does. A lot of runners use it. The 1 minute of rest is rough with this. It's a short period, but it's supposed to be good for building up the hormones and chemicals that make muscles grow. So, and it's approximately a minute. Probably usually a little longer, but good enough. All right, so this is our final set. It's off the ground. What I like about these sandbags too is just getting it into position is a lift in and of itself. And so although it's only 3 squats total across this workout, they're good squats. They're low squats. It's an awkward weight. So that was 5, and I'm going to change which arm is on the bottom. I didn't on the previous, so I had 10 and 10, but now, because this is my last set, I'll change it. Here we go, 5 more. Last one. I'll put this down with some oomph, just so you can hear that it's heavy. Sorry, neighbors. All right, there it is, sandbag lifting, 100 pounds, lunges. Thank you.